Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. So today's video is going to be a kind of a get ready with me. Not really. I mean, you are technically getting ready with me. But I have some drugstore makeup, a little bit of high-end makeup that I wanted to test out with you guys. When I get PR packages in the mail, I try to save as much makeup as I can to film videos like these. I know that you guys enjoy them, and I know that you guys enjoy and love my makeup tutorials. Shout out to you guys for always supporting me in my crazy ass colorful looks that I'm always doing. With that said, we are going to be testing out a few products that again are either from PR or things that I've picked up from the drugstore. The main topic of this video, I guess, is the new LA Girl Hot Heat eyeshadow palettes. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys saw that I posted these. You guys went crazy over them. You guys wanted to see a review. So here we are. This is the look that I created using pretty much a mix of both of the palettes. I really wanted to get a taste of both and see if they are worth it, if they are not worth it. Is there fallout? Is there kick up? What is the deal? What is the tea with these new LA Girl Hot Heat eyeshadow palettes? With that said, I don't have any new updates for you guys, but yeah, let's just jump right into the video and yeah, let's get started, shall we? All right, well, we have a new little sitting area. You guys probably can't, actually you guys can't even see it, but I had been working with the smallest table for the longest time, and I finally went to Walmart. I actually had my man run to Walmart for me, and he just bought me one of those little picnic tables, like the little lifetime tables. You guys know which ones I'm talking about. And I feel so much better. I almost feel like extra inspired to be sitting here today talking to you. These are definitely a must for me because I am such a messy person that I can't do anything without dropping things on my face. I actually need to grab my e.l.f. I need to grab my LA Girl concealer. We are starting with the skin. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and of course my little stippling brush, and you guys know where this goes, just right here. I want to know if I'm the only one because I have seriously been dealing with this issue for such a long time. It feels like I have, do you guys see this right here? This little dark spot? It's actually a blackhead. Now this blackhead, I swear I treat it, I pop it. I have little like utensils that are specifically made for like squeezing out blackheads. I do everything to this blackhead and it always comes back. It's like a very open pore, and so I think that it just gets filled with nastiness very easy, and oh, it just always looks gross. I hate it. Do you guys have one? Because I don't want to be the only one. Really quickly, I am also going to prime my skin using my Milk Makeup Hydra Primer. I don't know what I was thinking. I forgot to mention this one in my beauty favorites. This has definitely been my go-to primer for the past few weeks. Everybody's raving about it, and that's for a good reason. It does have a very sticky residue to it, but I like it. Once you let it sit for about a minute, it just almost dries down a little bit, and your foundation is not going anywhere with this primer all day. So I have been eyeing the Dior Skin Glow foundation. I just didn't want to buy the full foundation because I didn't know if it was a match for my skin type. Yes?
Yeah, try this.
What is that? Carne? That's fire. So yeah, with that said, we are going to be testing this one out. It's a little tester, and I hadn't seen it till now, but this girl barely gave me any foundation. It's like, damn girl, te la vendieron or what? I picked this foundation out myself, and I hope I matched myself. I'm trying 3W0, I think. I've heard a few people talking about this foundation and it seems like it's a really, really good foundation. It has really good reviews. I've never tried any Dior foundation, so I'm excited. I get PR packages from Juno and Co. If you guys are not familiar with the brand. Where have you been? They came out with like this really cool oh my god, I cannot speak today. Velvet sponge a while ago, and it is an amazing sponge. So they sent me this in PR. This is, I think, their cloud sponge. I'm not sure. I will have more information on the description bar down below, but I lost my info card. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. It has like a flat side right here. Do you guys see that? And then on this side, it also has a little dent, but it's not as long as this one. Anyway, I tried it yesterday and oh my god, like this sponge is so squishy and soft and bouncy. I loved it. Okay, I feel like I let this foundation sit on my skin for a little longer than I intended. And I feel like it's sitting on my skin. Right away, I can tell you that this is not full coverage. And you guys know me, I am a full coverage queen. Give me full coverage or give me death. I think this one claimed to have some golden undertones. Olive undertones, and I can definitely see it. Like my foundation is looking a little bit green on this skin. That is so weird. I've never had a foundation do this to me where it looks green on the skin. I mean, olive undertones obviously are more on the green side, but yikes, this is like really green. Okay, I'm gonna have to mix in another foundation because this is a no for me. I do like how pretty my skin is looking, but that green that I am seeing, it's like a green cast. I am not here for it, so give me just one sec. I also don't have a new concealer to share with you guys. Nope, no new concealer. So I'm just going to take my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. And if you guys are wondering what foundation I went back in with to kind of fix it, I feel like my skin still looks green. I just took my Frankie Rose Matte Perfection foundation in the shade Oatmeal Blend and Gold. While this bakage is baking, I am quickly going to take a little bit of my Pure Cosmetics Mattifying Shine Control Powder. I mentioned this in my favorites video, and it literally has been my favorite. So this baby does not let me down. I love using it with this Strobe L307 by Stilazzi. Stilazzi is a very, very good brand. It is a little bit more on the pricier side, but honestly, when it comes to brushes, like there's times where I feel like it's okay to invest into a good brush set because A, they're gonna last you forever, and B, the better the quality, the better your makeup game is going to be. That's just how I see it. So the other day, again, I took a little trip to Walmart. Man, I love Walmart apparently. I'm always talking about it. I just went shopping, and I always go into the makeup aisle. Hello, it is my job. So I noticed that Wet n Wild had some new products. I know that this isn't like crazy new, but I haven't bought it. I am going to be testing out the Wet n Wild's Color Icon bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. They have 3 shades, a lighter one, this medium one, and then another one, but the other one is like a shimmering bronzer, and I just personally do not like shimmering bronzer. So I have a feeling that this isn't going to show up on my skin. Like, look at this. This is really light. So I might have to go in with their other bronzer. Now, this was a limited edition bronzer, so I'm just going to use this. Don't mind it. It's a pretty bronzer, but I just don't think this light one is like dark enough for my skin tone, and I didn't even realize that when I picked it up. Seriously, my skin looks so freaking... Oh my god, am I tripping or do you guys see it? I feel like my forehead is looking extra green. Girl, I ain't trying to look like the Hulk today. Well, I am so excited for the weekend. I actually have to be filming 2 videos this week. Today is Thursday? Today's Thursday, right? Yep, today's Thursday. I usually film on Thursdays for my Friday videos, but I think we're actually taking like a mini little road trip to Idaho just to go distract ourselves. I think we're gonna go with my sister, like my oldest sister and her hubby. And I am excited, you guys. Like, we haven't been out on a like mini vacay or just a little road trip in a while. Last year we went to California around February, and it was all of us, like my two sisters, my man, my daughter, and my sister, her little girl, and her man, obviously, everybody, duh. It was so much fun. Oh my god. Every time we like all hang out, seriously, we have such an amazing, amazing time. I am so grateful that my man and my sister's boyfriend or man are such good friends. They've actually known each other since like high school, and so it just makes it so much more fun, a lot more fun when we all get along, you know? Yeah, so this bronzer totally did not show up on my skin, so that is a fail for me. If you're my skin tone, don't even bother with this because, yeah, you won't even be able to see it. For my highlights, I'm going to be using some new highlighters by Kokie Cosmetics. I think I've mentioned these or at least tried them out, but I can't remember. They have new shades, but these were the only ones that kind of like went with my skin tone, so these are the ones that we are sticking with. I am going to be mixing Gleaming and Heavenly. Heavenly is a little bit more golden, and Gleaming is a little bit more on the white side. What I like to do is go in with the golden shade first, and I will just apply it on the cheekbones. These can get really intense if you like, you know, go back and forth and dig into them. They just have like this film on top of them that makes them more of a like baked consistency. I don't know, that's what I kind of see. It doesn't say that they're baked highlighters, but that's what they almost feel like. I think we're going to skip on to the eyes. I have two new palettes that I wanted to play with. You guys highly requested for me to review them. These are the brand new LA Girl Hot Heat eyeshadow. This is what the first one looks like. This one is okay, so this one is called Vacay Everyday, and this one is called Aloha Vibe. So obviously both of them are super cute. The packaging feels so luxurious and like so high end. I was super impressed. I'm like, what? This is LA Girl. So when you open it, it comes with a little, actually a big mirror, and then these are the, what's this called? The thing where it comes to names, I can't think. I'm having a brain fart. But it's, you can see this one is more of a bronzy, coppery, purple eyeshadow with some warm undertones, a little bit of cool tones, which that one is calling my name. I'm just not sure which one I want to go with. And then this one is a lot more vibrant, and this is what this one looks like. I mean, this turquoise obviously is like yelling for me to use it. I also wanted to show you guys these. I've been hoarding these for a while. These are the new Rimmel London Wonder Swipe 2-in-1 liner and shadow, and this is what they look like. So they are eyeliners. You can use them as eyeshadows as well. I have used one too. I've used this orange one before, and it is so stinking cute. I'm going to show you guys. So it has like a felt tip applicator, so it is a little bit stiff. So if you wanted to use it as a liner, that would work. Or if you want to use it on top of the eyeshadow, you just like pat it in, and it has so much sparkle to it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is so much sparkle, and all of these are absolutely stunning. So maybe we'll use one of these. I also picked up these new Wet n Wild multi sticks. These are like little eyeshadow sticks. This one is in the shade Popular. This is the blue one, which is called Blue La La. The last one that we have here is this one. Oh, so you roll them up. Okay, cool. Good to know. This one is in the shade, oh, this one is in the shade Royal Scam, which is that pretty. They look so creamy. They do scare me a little bit, like I said. I feel like if they get too oily, they might separate or break up my eyeshadow, but we are taking risks today. First things first, let's prime the lids. I'm going to take a brand new eyeshadow, under eyeshadow primer. This one is by the brand Sorme. This one is in the shade 650. This is a really good eyeshadow primer. It actually contains really good, yummy ingredients that also help with the skin, like the skin of the eyes. You guys know that that area is very sensitive. I did use this during the weekend. I actually had a client and she came over to my house so I can do her makeup for her graduation. And I had just gotten this in the mail. I did get it in PR. And I was like, you know what? It's a perfect opportunity to try it. And wow, her eyeshadow looks so stinking cute. And it was just like popping. Oh my God. I really like that it's also a really light color because that is going to make the eyeshadows pop even more. And no, I am not going to set this. I'm just going to let it get a little bit tacky. So I'm going to take the Vacay Everyday and I'm going to take the darkest shade of the palette, which is this really like rich plum. I'm not sure what I'm going with. I'm just kind of going with the vibes. We're going to see where we end up. I'm going to take a Juno & Co brush. This is the ES17. These are perfect for packing on the colors. And we're just going to pack that on to... Okay. Wow, that is pigmented. I think I'm going to do a halo eye. I haven't done one on my channel in a while. I'm going to dig into the Aloha Vibes palette and I'm going to take this shade up here. I'm taking a Morphe M514 and this is just going to help me blend out that purple shade a little bit better. Wow, this is such a pretty color. It is like a soft mauve pink. And if you guys know me, I don't really play with a lot of like mauve colors. So, who is she? And I'm just going to keep blending until this purple is nice and gradient with the pink. This takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, you guys. But trust me, the more patience that you get when you are blending out your looks, the more you're going to love how your looks come out. This eyeshadow is blending out like a dream. Oh my God. So I forgot to show this on camera because I turn off my camera and I really get deep into like blending. If not, we would sit here for hours if I showed you guys the like behind the scenes of blending. So just wanted to let you know that I went back into the Vacay Everyday and I took a little bit of this shade on the very bottom, which is a Jet Setter, just in between the dark purple and the light purple to create a prettier transition. I just felt like that pink was a little too light and it just wasn't working. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the blend. Now let's go in and do our crease or our little shape that we're going with. I'm just going to go back with my concealer and I'm going to take a flat little brush. Actually, I'm going to take this little Alamar Cosmetics brush. And what I like to do is I like to start applying the concealer in the center. And that is where you are going to want to cut your crease. Now for the halo eye that I am going in with, I am actually going to round out my shape. So I'm just going to do it a little bit more circular. I'm bringing my mirror in a little bit closer so if you guys see something in front of me, and that's what it is. I am just going to go in directly with that blue turquoise color and we're going to apply it all over the lid. And for the most part, I am going to use my finger, but I'm going to have to switch to a brush. This color is so stunning, you guys. Do you guys see that? Oh my God, LA girl, you did that. Oh my God, this is so pretty. I cannot get over how foiled this freaking eyeshadow is. Like, Are you kidding me? Before we move forward, let's go ahead and try to finish off this eye, and then I can just do this eye off camera. So once again, I am taking the Vacay Everyday. I'm going to go in with this shade and apply it to like the inner corners of the eyes, or the inner and outer corner of the eye, and then we're going to go in with the purple, etc., etc. P.S. If you guys are looking for a good brush to do like precise work, I really recommend this one. I mentioned this one in my favorite brushes video where I talked about like super affordable brushes. This is a Morphe M507. It's so small that it's perfect for getting into like small areas of the eye and creating very detailed work. What I like to do in spaces like this where you don't have much room for like moving the brush around is I like to actually tap the what's it called, the eyeshadow, and by tapping it, it's almost going to blend it out for you. And of course, we're going to go in with the deepest dark purple, and we're going to try to keep this in the outermost corner of the eye. Okay, I think I am pretty satisfied with the blending. What do you guys think? Oh my god, I think the purple and this like really pretty emerald blue actually look beautiful together. So I did want to use one of these, but none of them really match like the center of the eyelid, which is what I was going for. So we're gonna leave those maybe for another time. Like, should we do purple and just stick with purples? Let's do that. These are supposed to be more of a well, it is a multi-stick, so I guess you can use it however you please. So I'm just gonna throw this in the waterline and we're gonna see how this works. So I'm gonna take this golden shade from the Aloha Vibes palette. It is so pretty and it looks so pigmented. So I'm just gonna pick it up on my brush, and once again, I'm going to get it wet. Ooh, yes, this is what I mean by gold. I love. Oh my god, that eyeshadow is so pretty. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with these lashes. I guess I was looking for something a little bit spiky. So I'm gonna take my lash collab with Lashkitty. These are Glam On, which is the top ones. So I'm just gonna pop these on. So for my lips, I guess I didn't press the record button because now I don't see a clip, but I just used the same lipsticks that I used in my go-to drugstore makeup routine, which is the NYX Lip Liner, or the NYX Suede Lip Liner, and Downtown Beauty. I went in with both of these lipsticks, Line and Load, in the shade DM Me and Never Listen. And then I did apply, that's a lot of lipsticks, but I did apply in the center just to like make it a little bit more peachy, I guess. I used the Ofra Flexi stick in the shade Stretch. This is such a pretty, like, it's not a liquid lipstick, and I thought it was a gloss, but it's more of a like satin finish type of lippy, but I like it. Really quickly, I am going to seal the deal. I'm going to go back with my Wet n Wild Cucumber Little Setting Spray, and we're just going to set this beat. That does it for me, you guys. This is my take on the LA Girl HAUTE Hot Heat eyeshadow palettes. Totally love these. I really recommend them. Again, if you guys want really good, affordable, high quality pigmented eyeshadows, do not sleep on these. Pick them up at CVS. You guys will not regret them. And yeah, I think the only thing that I was really disappointed in was the Wet n Wild bronzer. It just didn't work with my skin. Not that it's a bad bronzer, it just didn't show up on my skin tone. So that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!